Are you aware of the impending housing catastrophe that's predicted to wreak even more havoc than the financial crisis of 2008? This isn't just unfounded speculation, rather a chilling reality emphasized by a plethora of concerning data and projections. Ponder over this. The current housing market has an overvaluation of nearly 40%, a percentage that greatly exceeds the 20% overvaluation witnessed during the 2008 crisis. Add to this the skyrocketing mortgage rates that are making home ownership an unattainable dream for many, and you have a disastrous situation brewing. But there's more. The culmination of forbearance programs, which have been a safety net for countless homeowners during the pandemic era, is looming ahead. This implies that those homeowners who are just about managing to keep their heads above water could be on the brink of foreclosure, inundating the market with distressed properties and causing a slump in prices. So what sets this upcoming crash apart and makes it potentially more destructive than the one in 2008? Stay with us to find out. The devil, as they say, is in the details. And these details about the upcoming housing crash are certainly devilish. Let's start with the role of investment firms. These firms have been snapping up properties across the country, inflating housing prices in the process. What's worse? They're often buying these homes for above market value, creating an artificial bubble that's bound to burst. Then there's the impact of the pandemic. Thousands of homeowners, many of whom were already living paycheck to paycheck, have lost jobs or income. This has made it increasingly difficult for these folks to stay on top of their mortgage payments. In normal times, these homeowners might have been able to sell their homes and downsize. But with housing prices skyrocketing, that's no longer an option for many. And finally, let's talk about the end of government relief programs. For the past year and a half, the roof over the heads of those hit hardest by the pandemic. But these programs are coming to an end. And when they do, we're likely to see a wave of foreclosures that could trigger a housing crash. But here's the kicker. Despite these clear warning signs, mainstream media is largely ignoring this impending crisis. Instead, they're focusing on the booming housing market. These factors, largely ignored by mainstream media, are setting us up for a potentially disastrous housing crisis.